Remembering the victims and first responders, a local artist created a painting that now hangs in the Orlando Regional Medical Center lobby. The painting is called Standing with Pride, and it honors the Pulse victims and first responders who ran to their help. Joining me now is Ana Alamar Kisunlal. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. So your daughter was actually attending school at the time that this happened in Orlando and frequented Pulse nightclub.
Yes.
How did you reach her? Were you worried that she was there as soon as word started spreading over the several hours that there had been a shooting?
Yes, very worried, very concerned, very nerve-wracking, not knowing exactly what was going on. I even had family members all over the country trying to call to see, where my daughter was. She actually was an au pair in Orlando, so the good thing is she was working that evening, and it was a night that she wasn't going out. So finally having that peace of mind and finding when she was safe was very, it still, almost chokes you up not knowing, what could have, actually happened and to see, unfortunately, all the things that did happen that evening.
Well, and it's interesting, too, because as we know, when we were covering this event, certainly then, it took several hours before we even realized that it was as terrible as it was in terms of the number of lives that were lost.
Yeah.
Did it take you a long time then to reach your daughter, to even know that she was safe, or did you pretty much know right away because she heard something and called?
No, well, it took a couple of hours as well, and unfortunately when she was working, she wasn't allowed to have her cell phone because she was taking care of children. So it was very, trying to call her friends, trying to call her roommates to figure out what was going on, and unfortunately they didn't know because she was not home, where she was. So it did take a couple of hours.
I can only imagine you just want to get in the car and drive there and just go to every single spot that she's ever been and just find her and wrap your arms around her.
Yes, very much so.
Is that what led to, because you are a local artist, is that what led you to create this just beautiful painting?
Yes, that, and then just seeing all the negativity and everything that was going on in the news that morning, it was just, you just wanted to cry and you just wanted to keep crying, and I just needed to get outside and just get some peace of mind. So I grabbed one of my canvases and paint and went outside and ended up just painting. And it just ended up turning out to be just a absolutely beautiful painting. So I ended up I was like, you know what, it's not something that I could hold, and it's not something I could put a price on. So, I contacted the hospital and asked to see if I could donate it. And the president of the hospital contacted me, and they're like, yes, we'd love to be able to have that, that art piece, at the hospital.
And I know that they have since reached out to you also because they want to use this, certainly, particularly this week. What does that mean for you? Does this help you, in your mind, help maybe find closure and just even recovery for those who were injured?
Right. Yes. I mean, it definitely does. It allows me to have peace of mind to where I'm giving back to the community. I'm giving back, to the LGBT community in any way possible. It was just to have them reach back out to me and say, hey, we'd love to be able to use this image for the 1-year anniversary memorial placards that are going out to the people who donated. It was something that not just I donated, but giving back and showing that donating to everybody.
Well, thank you very much. It is beautiful. I know we've been showing pictures and during the interview of the process and also of the dedication then at the hospital. I do appreciate you sharing your story with us, and I'm so glad that your daughter's okay.
Thank you so much for having me.
So if you would like to donate to the fundraiser for Trauma One in Orlando, that includes the chance, of course, to purchase a limited edition poster of the art. We're going to provide a link on our website, news4jax.com, where you can find this interview in its entirety later this morning. Just look under the morning show page. Now let's take a live